Here's the weird part about human psychology. The more something will help you, the more you're going to resist it. How do I know? Because I see it every day with my 8-year-old Frenchie. My name is Jake Thompson, your Chief Encouragement Officer, and this is the Compete Everyday Podcast, a show designed to encourage and equip ambitious people with the tools needed to build a winning mindset, career, and most importantly, a winning life. Good morning, competitor. It's Jake, your Chief Encouragement Officer. Welcome to this episode of the Compete Everyday Podcast. If you followed me on Instagram for any amount of time, you've been introduced to one of my 4 dogs, specifically my 8-year-old Frenchie, Donut, and her hatred of daily walks.
No. Come on. Come back here. Come on. Donut, come on. Not today. Come on. We're going today. No, it's a walk day. We're taking it. It's workout day. Come on. Donut. Come on. Hey. Donut. Come on, Donut. Come on. Didn't even make it very far. Water. Come on.
Papa to the rescue.
This girl hates to exercise. And to be honest, you're a lot like Donut. Now, you might not be fighting someone on a leash like she is. You may not be hating going to the gym like she is. But the two of you, just like the two of us, have a lot in common. You're not like her in the drooling, begging for popcorn, or maybe in that stubborn, inexplicable resistance to doing things that are actually good for you. And with Donut, every week, the same ridiculous scene plays out in my driveway. She gets excited when we put her harness on, and then immediately as we go out the front door, she decides, nope, not today.
Come on. Oh, not today.
You might have seen video after video of her pulling herself out of her harness, her putting her butt on the ground, refusing to go, and then inevitably me carrying her for a little bit into the neighborhood until I guess she realizes we're not going back home and she's going to have to do it. The really funny part about this is it's the same walk she eventually enjoys, the same activity her body needs, the same routine that's going to make her happier and healthier. But she sits there fighting the very thing designed to help her thrive. And we all do this. We fight what's best for us, even though we know better. The workout you keep postponing, the difficult conversation you need to have, or maybe that project that would advance your career, the healthy meal prep you really keep saying you should start. You know what to do. You even want the results, but something inside of us resists. Procrastinates. It creates this increasingly creative excuses that we tend to justify. It's not laziness. This isn't about laziness. It's about a psychological resistance pattern that's hardwired into each and every one of us. When I get honest with myself about my own resistance patterns, I discovered key reasons why we tend to fight what helps us. Brains are wired to avoid discomfort, even at the expense of long-term gain. You'll skip today's workout despite wanting abs in 3 to 6 months, right? The second reason is we want to protect our identity. Our brains treat changes to habits as threats to our identity. When we've not been a, quote, morning person for decades, your 5 a.m. workout plan isn't about exercise. It's about changing who you think you are. The third, fear often disguises itself as resistance. Often what looks like procrastination is really just fear wearing its convincing disguise. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change, fear of being seen. I learned this the hard way when I started speaking. I spent months resisting making cold calls and emails to event planners, telling myself I was preparing or strategizing or waiting. But the truth, I was scared of rejection. I was scared of someone saying, no, we're not interested, or no, your topic's not good enough, or you're not good enough. Here's the breakthrough though. The stronger the resistance, the more I've realized how important the action is. Accountability, it's sometimes having someone pull your leash, just like when you're acting like Donut in the middle of my driveway.
Come on. No, ma'am. Come on.
Even great athletes don't rely on willpower alone. They build accountability systems. Olympic swimmers don't debate whether to hit the pool at 5 a.m. Their coaches, their teammates, their training schedules create boundaries and accountability that make showing up a non-negotiable. And so you need an accountability system too. First, you have to identify the resistance patterns. What are the actions that you consistently avoid? Be specific. The better you identify them, the sooner we can change them. Second, create consequences. Accountability without consequences is just conversation. Put some money on the line, make public comments, use visible trackers. One of the things I did when writing my first book was posting every single day updates of hitting my 500 words. I got to a point where people were checking in on days I didn't post to see, did I do the work? Number 3, find your leash pullers. Not everyone is going to deserve this role though. Your accountability partners should actually care about your success. They should genuinely want to see you win while being willing to tell you hard truths, understand your goals, and be reliable to show up for you. When I was building Compete Every Day, I joined a mastermind group of other entrepreneurs, and I'd have to report monthly what I was working on. And it was often just getting me through those resistance barriers, knowing I was having to show up and report. What I've learned from Walking Donut is once we get past the initial resistance, momentum can take over. After I carry her the first block, something shifts, and suddenly she's pulling the leash. She is stoked to go walking and do the very same thing she was fighting me on moments ago. The same thing happens with each and every one of us. The hardest part of the workout is putting on your shoes or getting in the front door. The hardest part of writing is opening the Word doc. The hardest part of cold calling is just picking up the phone and dialing the first number. While everyone else relies on fleeting inspiration, competitors build systems that make success inevitable. So I gotta ask, who's pulling your leash? And if no one is, isn't it time you got that kind of accountability in your life? Because accountability is your competitive advantage. While others wait to feel motivated, you'll be making progress through the power of just every day pushing forward and having people right alongside you that want to see you win. Go win your day today, competitor. You know I'm cheering for you. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Compete Everyday podcast. To learn more, grab resources, shop the latest gear, or find out how you can bring the Compete Everyday mindset to your team, visit CompeteEveryday.com. To achieve what others want, you have to make the choices others won't. Go win your day, competitor.